The end of 2009, the beginning of 2010. My wife was working downtown at the then Trizac building, the corner of Portage and Main. She would park in the library parkade and she would walk to work at the corner of Portage and Main through the skywalk. About the end of 2009, beginning of 2010, she would walk and she would often be accosted by panhandlers, as many people were in the skywalk. One day, it was a Saturday, she had two of our children, Hayden and Camille, with her. Hayden was 8 at the time and Camille was 3. She was holding both of the kids by the hand on either side of her. The skywalk was deserted. There was a large man in the skywalk. He was inebriated. He stood up and he began to approach Laurie and the two kids. He raised his hands and he approached in a threatening way and made threatening noises. Laurie told Hayden, who was 8, if he grabbed her, to go to a security guard and get help. The man never grabbed her. She was able to walk around him and she continued on. A few weeks later, Laurie was alone walking back from work. It was night, and she walked by a group of 3 panhandlers they were Native people. They were men. She was asked by one of the men if she would give them some money. She said she wouldn't. One of the panhandlers jumped up and put his finger in her face and said words to the effect of, "What's the matter, don't you like Native people?" or words to that effect. She went home and at some point subsequent to that made the Facebook post that you've all seen. She has apologized for this. She is deeply sorry and she regrets that she did it. I don't tell you these stories to excuse the Facebook post. I only tell it to give it some context. My wife was scared and she was very angry and she reacted. I'll take your questions.